I want to go for our seniors because we're going to have a chance somewhere down the line to go fight for and win championships because of what these guys have sacrificed.
It's arguably the biggest catch of the Bears season. It has them just one win from being bowl eligible, but first, it's game day. 5 in a row with sole possession of first place in the AFC South. That all comes after the Texans started the season 0-3. But it seems like Houston is now starting to lift off. Today, the Texans head to Denver to face the Broncos just days after acquiring Demaryius Thomas from the Broncos. Early first quarter, Texans facing third down at the Denver 7. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun. He's going to take this one, lob it up to his left. There's Jordan Thomas. That's a touchdown. It is 7-0 Texans. We go to the second, 7-3 now, Houston up. Watson in the pocket with time, going for gold, finding DeAndre Hopkins wide open in the end zone. 16 yards on the score, PAT no good. It's 13-3. Denver answers, handoff here to Devontae Booker, goes to his right, breaks down the sideline, going 14 yards. It's 13-10. 16-10, the Houston lead in the third quarter. Now Broncos have it. Case Keenum threads the needle between two Texan defenders for Jeff Heuerman, and the Broncos are up by 1. Kaimi Fairbairn puts Houston back on top by 2. So Brandon McManus to win it from 51 with 3 seconds left. The kick is no good. Houston holds on, 19-17 the final.
Really difficult place to win. I mean, they got great fans, great football team, very well coached team. Very proud of our guys. Didn't do everything right, but didn't turn the ball over, which was big. And obviously the defense came up big at the end.
Houston gets next week off before heading to Washington the week after. The bye week is over for the Cowboys. They are set for Monday night's showdown with the Tennessee Titans as the Cowboys look to rebound from their 20-17 loss to the Washington Redskins. The game will be receiver Amari Cooper's first on America's team after the Cowboys traded for him 2 weeks ago. It's a new system, and Cooper's only had a handful of practices to learn it. But Cooper is expected to start, and as he says at the end of the day, the system only counts for so much.
We have to play this week. I have to go out there and play on Monday, and it's a completely new system. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's football. I played in a couple of different systems now, so after a while, you're really doing some of the same things. They just call it something different.
Kickoff tomorrow night set for 7:15. That one's at Jerry's World up in Arlington. Now with a big catch with 7 seconds left, Denzel Mims has the Baylor Bears one win from bowl eligibility, a goal they set at the beginning of the season. Now the drive to win it came not long after Baylor quarterback Charlie Brewer entered the game for the first time. Brewer came in and on his first play at the end of the third, the Bears scored 2 touchdown passes in the fourth, including that one to win it. Sparked a 14-7 fourth quarter advantage, but to get that game winner, albeit big, Brewer says it's really not surprising.
Oh, it was big. It was the only catch I had today, but it was real big to catch the game-winning touchdown.
We go over those situations. We went over it last night. We go over it every night before the game. 2-minute situation and certain plays like that.
Now up next, a tough road test when the Bears go to Iowa State. Kickoff for that one set for 2:30 on Saturday. The Fighting Texas Aggies have now lost 2 games in a row. Now they led Auburn 24-14 with about 7 minutes to play before the Tigers came roaring back with 2 scores in the final 5 minutes. Here's the thing. The Aggies outgained Auburn by almost 150 yards, were +2 in the turnover battle, and had 15 more first downs than the Tigers. After the game, Jimbo Fisher talked about capitalizing on those big plays to make sure they don't make as many mistakes down the stretch.
We get a big drive right before half. We come out to start the second half, get a touchdown drive the second half, and get up and we were down 3 and go up 10 right off the bat, and then continue to move the football. And let's say that when you get there, you got to put those things away and finish those drives.
Now, if you are one of the Aggie faithful, you'll like this. They're home the rest of the way. It starts with Ole Miss Saturday, kickoff 11 a.m. Let's take a quick look at today's AP poll. Bama, the unanimous #1. I think that is the same with the rest of us. No change in the top 3. Oklahoma is up a spot after they edged Texas Tech last night up in Lubbock. West Virginia joins the top 10 after they edged Texas down in Austin. By the way, OU, West Virginia, that game November 23rd in Morgantown. Texas stayed put at 15 after the loss. Iowa State checks in at number 23. Houston and Texas A&M both dropped out of the rankings after losses yesterday, which for the Cougars came against former Midway Panther Ben Hicks and the SMU Mustangs. The next college football playoff rankings come out on Tuesday. 90 minutes. That's all that separated the Baylor Bears from their third straight Big 12 trophy when the day began as the Bears head into today's Big 12 final. Top-seeded Baylor facing second-seed West Virginia for the conference title. That game in Kansas City today. 36th minute, Shania Gordon at the 18 for the Mountaineers. She's going to try to center. It's deflected off a defender. Sarah Norman tries to play it out, but it finds the back of the net instead. 1-0 West Virginia leads at the break. 77th minute, Gordon from the edge of the box. Going in for Jordan Brewster, takes a shot. It's saved on the rebound. Amanda Seaman knocks it in. It's 2-0 West Virginia. They add another goal late. They take this one and the Big 12's automatic bid 3-0. Their selection show is tomorrow. The UMHB Crusaders men's soccer team won today's American Southwest Conference Championship match 1-0 against UT Dallas with a Stephen Dang game winner in the 71st minute. The NCAA tournament bracket will be announced tomorrow at 12:30. That's it for Sports. Channel 6 News will be right back.